Hi everybody, this is a guide how to complete Wylder Remembrance in the game Elden Ring Nightreign. Visit the journal and choose for Wylder, choose Begin Remembrance. If it's not available for you, you need to play as Wylder until you have the memory fragment unlocked. Also, if this is the first time you're actually doing Remembrances, you're going to get this screen. Can I give you an introduction to Remembrances? After you've done that and you are in the remembrance, you can look up foggy on your screen. This means that you are in the remembrance. Go and talk with Iron Manual. Basically, you can actually open the map and see the mark, yellow mark. Then you're going to know where it is.
Would it be possible for you to procure me a whetstone?
So basically, it asks you to find a whetstone in Limveld.
Have a discerning eye. Would you?
Now, you need to do an expedition while you are in remembrance. Just note that anytime if you want to leave remembrance, just go to the journal again and deactivate it. And you can always come back again if you want to do it later. Now, personally, I do recommend doing it alone to be faster. Of course, you can do it with the group. It's up to you. But again, basically, you can just get the item and just, fail. You don't need to win. So I personally prefer doing it alone. Now, keep in mind, you can do any expedition you like. But again, you can just choose the first one, for example. If you go to the expedition setting, the right tab, you can actually choose solo. All right. Here I choose solo and I choose to do the first one. Now, if you open the map, you can see the location. They are marked in red. Two locations you can see. You can just go any one of them. This is where you can find the slate whetstone. So yeah, I just fought a bit, but like 1 minute, 2 minutes in, already got inside to search for it. Just know it's going to be an enemy, of course. It's not going to be like, or I just grab something and get out. So you're going to see the whetstone. You can't pick it up. You need to defeat the enemy first. You can see it's very bright. You can't miss it. And then there's an enemy. So you need to defeat this enemy. So once you beat the enemy, you can just get the stone and get out. So you just need one. You can see objective achieved. This means that you've done it and you're good to go. So you can see that I was defeated here. But again, if you finish with the screen, you can see that I got the item. So you don't actually need to win in order to get it. Now give the state whetstone to Iron Manual in the round table.
Oh, this will make repairing armaments. I have little to offer. But if any...
Now get the rewards, both the relic and the mended earring. Now once you get it, you're going to tell me that this belongs to the priestess, but it will allow you to actually get it.
I'm very sorry, but that belongs to the priestess. Anything else? Oh, you merely wish to borrow it. Very well. But once you're finished, be certain to return it to her.
Now we're going to take the item and give it to Duchess. And basically this will conclude this part of the remembrance in the journal. You can check the map and you see the mark, the yellow mark. This is where she's located. You can quickly go there and give her the item.
What is it?
Interact and choose to give.
What's this? That barely took this. Is it a compass that will lead me to?
So just exhaust the dialogue and eventually this allows you to conclude the remembrance. It's going to be a screen that explains. Basically kind of a thing on the ground. Interact with it to finish this remembrance part. All right, next we're going to do the second one. Go to the journal and choose Begin Remembrance. This is at page 5. Now, once you started, you can actually see the exclamation mark where you need to go. And you need to go to the West Hall. And there you need to read the 3 glowing notes that appear in various locations, kind of glowing. So just read the 3 of them. Now, after you check the third one, you're going to hear a sound of a door opening. And there's going to be a message on the screen from somewhere. The sound of a heavy door opening rings out. Now, I actually searched for it, didn't find it, but basically need to go here, go down and left. So basically want to go here straight. The stairs, left. I'm going to skip it because I haven't done it. Kind of searching for it, but you're going to see here, basically down the stairs, just turn left again. Instead of getting out, just turn left, all right? And get down. This is where you're going to find an open door. And this door will lead you to an area called the crypt. You can see it here.
The crypt is filled with... I still remember looking up, as you know.
There interact with the iron manual and exhaust all his dialogue. And here the same thing, you're going to find 3 notes which you need to interact with, same as we did above, now here in the crypt as well. Now after you finish with that, you need to talk with the Duchess, and you're going to find her in the beach area outside of the round table.
Long before...
Remember, you can always open the map, and take a look, and you're going to see the yellow mark. This is where she is located. You can easily find her like that. Now you need to exhaust the dialogue, and this will finish this remembrance.
So, dear caretaker let the cat out the bag. It's true. Far once with...
Now you see the option on the ground to get back. Basically, you're good to go. You can just exit this remembrance and going to move on to the next one. Now you're going to get the rewards, the Wylder Chalice. And basically, if you want to continue, of course, you can interact with the journal again. Just so you know, the Wylder Chalice is the red, yellow, and universal. The next remembrance is at page 7. This will take you again if you begin to the remembrance, wheel of remembrance. Basically, again, it's another instance. You're going to find a key on the table. It's glowing, so you can't miss it. The moment you start a remembrance, just grab this key. This is called the Virtuous Thieves Key. Now go to the crypt where we were before, where we went down the stairs. Here I actually recorded it as I did it, going left and left. Now at the bottom you're going to find a chest which you can open with the key that you just obtained. I won't skip it. Basically I was searching for it, but it's outside of the room, not inside. So just the moment you get before you get to the door, I'm going to say it now. I'm kind of searching for it, but it's not there. Right, there it is. Kind of sneaky. So interact and open it. And this will give you the torn out paper scrap. Once you've done that, remember you can open the map and locate the NPC location. You need to talk to Recluse in the West Hall. All right, make sure to speak with her and exhaust the dialogue before we continue.
Does the idea... What a tender in that case. I have knowledge. Seek thee a tear of silver.
She'll tell you seek the tier of silver. Now this will give you a personal objective. Personal objective is called find a silver tier in Limveld. Now this requires also to have the shifting earth Noclero, the shrouded city. So if you don't have it, you need to continue playing and complete expedition until you unlock it. Once you have both, you can actually see, I mean, you have the first one that you finished, but you have it available. You can see on the right, shifting earth underway. All right, now you can choose any of them. You can choose, I just chose the first one. Now again, I choose to do it alone. Sometimes people go with a party and just mark the place on the map and hopefully others will help them out. I just went alone to do it. Now if you open the map, you can see it on the southwest side of the map here or bottom left. You can just mark it so you know how to get there. Now I recommend finishing the first day so you're kind of ready for it. Now I'm going to show you how to together kind of walk through to the area once you get to the gate at the beginning. All right, so remember this is the bottom left. You're going to see this is the where it's located. Of course, if you want, you can just skip it. I'm just going to leave it there so you can see how I got there, just in case. You can always skip it, but yeah, some people want kind of a little walkthrough for that area, so I'm going to leave it here. Now, the enemy you need to eliminate is the one in red. The reason is in red, this is your objective. All right, the little one, it went actually passive on me the moment I actually just attacked one. Maybe because it's single player is like that, I'm not sure. Now the item now is grabbable. You can actually see it once you defeat him. You just go behind here the wall and you can grab the item. All right, this is the item that we need, the silver tier. Again, as before, you don't need to win, you can just fail. And it's still gonna remember, you're gonna have the item once you finish it. You're actually gonna see it at the screen. If you win or lose, doesn't matter. You see, we have it, silver tier. Now that we have the item, go talk with Iron Manual in the run table. And this basically will conclude this part. And I'm going to move to the next one in a moment.
I see you have procured your prize. Excellent. I would do anything if it means we might save her. Blame me for putting you in this position if you will, but I leave your hands. I leave her.
For the fourth one, you don't need to actually start a remembrance. You just need to, well, preferably team up. And you need to defeat the final boss, the Night Aspect Expedition. Remember, you need to do it with Wylder. All right, so choose Wylder. Make sure you have Wylder chosen when you start this expedition. Of course, not going to be an easy task because this is the final boss, the toughest among all bosses. Alright, we're going to skip the fight. By the way, if you want to see the fight on my channel as well, but basically once you defeat the final boss, the other ones will fade away, but you will stay. Unlike a regular ending, you're going to have a special ending. And basically you need to get here, I'm searching for it, but you need to get inside this house where you're going to find the boss corpse, which you need to touch it, interact with it. And this is going to give you a cutscene. And this will, of course, unlock the final memory fragment, the lore, and you're going to get the final reward. Yeah, if you don't want spoilers, well, this is time to leave. I'm going to leave you with what happens at the end. After that, if you want to see. But basically, that's it. Good luck, have fun. If you enjoyed the guide, found it useful, don't forget to give a like. And yeah, don't forget to touch the corpse as well to finish this one.